Get this go back.
What's up, peeps? How you guys doing? Welcome to another video here with CST Gaming and Flight Simulator 2020. How you guys doing today? We're gonna bring something a little new today. I mentioned in some of my previous videos we're gonna start doing a little bit of VATSIM. VATSIM is a virtual environment where ATCs and pilots interact in real life in the virtual world. So no AIs, no fake ATCs. We're gonna interact with real people. So that's cool. If you guys don't know what that is, Google it on VATSIM. Google it on Google, obviously, and just type in VATSIM and check that out. It's actually pretty cool. There's multiple platforms like that, that I know of. VATSIM is one of the big ones, and then you have Pilot Edge, which is a pay subscription type deal. I don't want to pay a subscription, so I'm going with VATSIM, which is totally free to use. With that said and out of the way, guys, I'm gonna actually show you what I use to play my flights to particular sites while we do this, and then I'll get into the flight. As always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell as always, and don't forget to comment down below in the comment section. Let me know how I'm doing, let me know what you think, and all that good jazz. With that out of the way, guys, let's go ahead and hit ready to fly, connect to the server, and see what centers we have open. I think we do have Orlando and Jacksonville. That's why I planned a flight from Orlando to Jacksonville. It's gonna be a relatively short hop. Should be about a 35 to 40 minutes maybe flight. Nothing too crazy. We're obviously cold and dark in the cockpit as usual, because I like to start from the get-go and get my plane going from the start. But what we're gonna do first thing first is center my TrackIr, and then I'm gonna bring up vPilot. vPilot is a little application that you gotta download and install, and I'll show you guys right now. This right here, this is vPilot. Basically what happens is you download it once you have created an account with VATSIM. vPilot is the only one that works with Flight Simulator 2020. But basically you put all your information in the settings and all that good stuff, and you hit connect. Once you hit connect, your stuff will come up, and you're gonna connect to the server based on where you at on your on the flight line. Now all the centers and stuff are gonna start populating. Looks like MCO Tower is still open. I was open for Jacksonville to be open as well. It was open earlier, but looks like it's closed now. Either that or we are out of range. One thing you can do, there's this other application called VATSpy, I think it's called. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, I'm gonna open it right now. But VATSpy basically shows you everybody that's on VATSIM as far as controllers and everything else. So when you look at VATSpy, you see all the blue areas are areas controlled by centers. So you would see, and then you scroll in to your particular area, for example right here for me in particular, and we have Orlando where I'm at, and we have Tower and Approach open right now. Jacksonville was open earlier, that's why I planned my flight around. Actually, Jacksonville Center was open, but looks like Approach, Ground, and Delivery are open right here. So we don't have center, meaning between Orlando and Jacksonville, we're probably gonna be on Unicom, but we should have pretty good interaction with Tower, Approach, and Ground between Orlando and Jacksonville. So this right here is VATSpy, and like I said, if you zoom out, you'll see that Europe is hopping right now. There's all kinds of stuff going on in Europe. Anyway, with that out of the way, go ahead and close that. We don't need that anymore. We are connected here. It tells you the frequency and all that good stuff. So once we get everything started, we'll get the frequency, we'll get the ATC and all that good stuff. And this is how you file flight plan as well. God, I can't talk today. So before I file a flight plan, I'm gonna show you guys this right here. All right, looking at this, SimBrief is what I use to generate my flight plans. It is a free to use website. All you gotta do is register, create an account, and all the good stuff, and then you'll go to create a new flight. You punch in all your information, and it's gonna generate a flight for you with all the departures and everything else. And you can pick between different ones. It's gonna create a flight plan and all that good stuff. And then what you do is you go down here. I'm sorry for my phone going off, but you go down here and you download it to FS 2020, and it's going to be in your download folders. At which point, once you are in the game, you'll load the flight plan from the flight plan screen before you come into the actual taxiway. And that's it. It's pretty simple. If you'd like to see more about this, let me know. I'll do a little tutorial on how to use SimBrief. And then obviously, like everybody else, I use SkyVector to take a look at my charts and everything else. So we know we are going into Jacksonville, and we're going to arrive to Jacksonville on the Quadrant 1 RNAV arrival. So that's where I look at my charts to know where I need to be, what altitude, what speed, and all that good stuff. But we'll go more into that as we fly towards Jacksonville. Now, to do the flight plan, you'll get your what you call it here, your vPilot application, right? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on flight plan over here, bam. And basically, I got a flight plan for last time here, but you'll delete all this stuff, and you'll go. We're going from KMCO, which is Orlando, to KJax, which is Jacksonville. Alternate airport, I'll leave that blank. I don't care. Departure, I don't care. Time and route, we said we'll put about an hour. Put about an hour. Yeah, we'll put about an hour to give us some. Well, between taxiing and everything else, it might be more than an hour. Actually, you know what? Just leave it an hour. We'll leave fuel available 5 hours. Actually, I have more like 3 hours. Cruise speed, we'll leave it at 300 knots, true airspeed, not indicated. Your cruising altitude, I'm gonna put it to 20,000 feet. And then basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my SimBrief right here, and I'm gonna copy my route that I had before, and I'm gonna paste it right into here. You can actually export it straight from SimBrief to VATSIM, but I'm gonna take the direct word out of it and just do it like this. So this is basically telling the ATCs that we're going from, not KNCO but KMCO. There you go. We're going from Orlando to Jax. We're gonna do about an hour. We're gonna do 300 true airspeed. We're gonna cruise at 20,000 feet. We're going after takeoff. We're going direct Worms, Guano, and then we're gonna come in on the Quadrant 1 arrival Shinner intersection. So that's your basic, really basic flight plan. You can put remarks in there if you want, like if it's your first time ever playing for VATSIM, what you're gonna do is in there be like first time pilot, learning, you know, how to simulate, how to play, how to fly, you know, that type of stuff. You can put some stuff in there if you really want to. And then down here you'll let them know whether you are on voice or chat, you know, text. You can only receive voice. So if you don't want to talk, you can just listen, and then you can type on there that you are acknowledge all the instructions and all that good stuff. Once your flight plan is pretty much filled like this, like I said, some stuff can stay blank, like departure time, I really don't care. Alternate airport, I really don't care. If I gotta go and deviate from my destination, what I'll do is I'll have the ATC, I'll go ahead and land me somewhere else, but you know, it is what it is. But once you do that, okay, I thought MCO was gone. Once you'll do that, you'll follow the flight plan. Boom. Okay, and that's done. That's out the way. So that's done. We can put that aside. I usually like to leave it right there so that on my second monitor, so that if I get like a bing with a instant messages or whatever, I hear it. But yeah. So Now what we do is our regular stuff. We'll go ahead and get our checklist off before starting. Parking brake is going to be set. Power levers are going to be at idle, which is right here. Your prop RPM lever to max, which is right there. Fuel cutoff to cut off. That's already there. And battery switch on. My battery switch obviously is on my panels here in front of me. And I'll flip on that battery switch. And now we have power. We're not going to start the engines quite yet. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn our avionics on. That way we have radios, and we're going to contact, matter of fact, not even contact, we're going to go ahead and tune to the ATC channel, which is 12125. So I'm going to turn to 12125 here on the radio stack.
1,300.
There
4,000
there's your ATC right there.
Ceiling 4,000 broken. Temperature 27. 2.24. Altimeter 2.9 or 4. Simultaneous approaches in use. ILS runway 17 left 18 right in use. Landing runway 17 left 18 right. Departing runway 17 right 18 right. North is to airmen. Runway 18 left 36 right closed until 111. 17 right 35 left closed DLY 040. 01200 until 1025. Read Michael hold short instructions. Birds and deer on and in vicinity of airport. FANATECs in use. Operate transponders with altitude reporting mode and ADSB if equipped enabled on all airport surfaces. Bright lights on roads between runway 17 right 35 left and runway 17 left 35 right may be mistaken for runway lights. Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo.
Alright, so that's Bravo. Altimeter, you said 299 at 4.
Orlando International Airport 8 is information.
Go ahead and turn the tower and see if we can get our clearance. So basically what I'm going to do is, since tower is the only thing on and we don't have clearance delivery, narrow ground, you contact the next lowest thing, which is tower right now. So I'm going to go ahead and contact tower and let them know that we are ready to copy IFR to Jax with Bravo. So let's see. Orlando Tower, Charlie Tango 779, ready to copy IFR to Jacksonville with information Bravo.
And my apologies, last aircraft calling to say call sign one more time.
Yes, sir, that'll be Charlie Tango 779.
Charlie Tango 779, Orlando Tower, good morning or good afternoon. Can you accept a 1010,000?
I'm sorry, sir, you said you're going to change my cruising altitude to 10,000. Is that accurate?
Yeah, Roger. We have a preferred riding list, Jacksonville, and they want 10,000.
That's no problem, sir. 10,000 feet for Charlie Tango 779. That'll work.
Perfect. Charlie Tango 779, you're clear to Jacksonville International Airport by the Citrus 1 departure. That is filed. But maintain. I'm sorry, stand by one quick second. Alright, sorry about that. Charlie Tango 779, you're clear to Jacksonville International Airport by the Citrus 1 departure. That is filed. Go and maintain 2,000. Expect 1010,000 1 0 minutes after departure. Your departure frequency is offline. Squawk 0704.
Yes, sir. So we are clear to Jacksonville via the Citrus departure, and then as filed, we'll expect initial 2 up to 10,000 feet 10 minutes after departure. And I didn't catch the squawk code. Could you repeat that for Charlie Tango 779?
No problem. It's going to be 0704 for the squawk.
At 0704 Charlie Tango 779.
Charlie Tango 779, your readback is correct. Advisory taxi, flying runway 18 ready for departure, and we'll see you soon.
07
Legion 1542, Charlie Tango expression advisory taxi.
04, I think he said. I forgot. All right, and he gave us a departure. I didn't file for a departure, but he gave us one.
Orlando Tower, can we get a comm check?
5 to 5.
Roger that. W667, request an IR4 clearance to Ponce.
JetBlue 667, you're clear to the Tango Jet Officer Airport via the Orlando Fort departure, and that's about to maintain 5,000, expect flight
Let's go ahead and start an engine before...
departure. Your departure frequency today is offline, and you can go ahead and squawk 0705.
Roger
So,
that. JetBlue 667,
let's go ahead
cleared
and
for
start
Ponce
the right
via the
engine.
Orlando Fort departure. Climb it up to 5,000 for you. Squawk 0705.
And JetBlue 667, your readback is correct. Advisory taxi plan runway 18 right for departure, and we'll see you soon.
Roger that. 18 right. We'll contact you. Ready for taxi. Actually, thank you. JetBlue 667.
All right, we're looking for 50% on the N1, at which point we're going to cut the starter. Squawk is 07. All right, we're good on the squawk. Ident. Orlando Tower, Charlie Tango 779, raid taxi.
Charlie Tango 779er, runway 18 right, taxi Alpha 1, Alpha for Bravo 1, hold short runway 18 right.
Copy that, 18 right, Alpha 1, Alpha Bravo 1, Charlie Tango 779. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and push back just a bit. Parking brake released. Let's hope this guy doesn't run into the prop when he pushes us back. Everything is looking good, I think. 994 in altimeter, we're squawking 0704. Let's go ahead and start setting this up. Initial 2000. Runway heading. Alright, that's good for the pushback. Yeah, that's good for the pushback, dude. Stop pushing me back. Alright. We'll set 180 on the heading. Like that. Our vertical. That initial 700 for right now. And that should be fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and taxi light coming on. It's taxi, guys. Got my favorite plane, the King Air. Love this plane, dude.
Frequency hear me?
Legion 1542, say again.
Legion 1542, I started some technical issues.
We're clear on the right and clear on the left, so we're good to go on that. Got Alpha 1 right here.
Heard you got some issues. Are you ready for taxi or?
Legion 1542, affirmative. We just had some Wi-Fi issues.
Roger, Legion 1542, squawk 0702, please.
Looks like we got a plane on final.
Allegiant 1542, thank you. Runway 18 right, text by Echo 1, Echo, Charlie, Bravo 1, cross runway 18 left at Bravo 1.
Delta aircraft on final right there.
Charlie, Bravo 1, cross the
Charlie Tango 779er, you ready to go at the end?
That's a firm Charlie Tango 779.
Charlie Tango 779er,
Flap 1.
fly heading 090, wind 1108, runway 18 right, you're clear for takeoff.
Fly heading 180, clear for takeoff, Charlie Tango 779.
My apologies, just want to verify 090.
Was that for Charlie Tango 779, sir?
Roger, just want to verify heading 090 on the takeoff.
090 after takeoff. That's a firm.
Perfect.
Alright, so he wants us to fly a heading of 090 after takeoff.
Legion 1542, you missed Echo 1. You can go and go Bravo 7 to join Charlie.
Alright, we got flaps set. Gonna go ahead and bring up the power just a bit. Let it stabilize. And roll. Stop with the choppiness, man. What the hell's going on? Alright, airspeed is alive. Crossing 70 knots. 90. Rotate. Positive climb rate. Keep coming up.
Legion 1542, you missed Charlie. Make a right turn Bravo. Fall Bravo to Bravo 1.
1542, sorry about that. I thought we were trying to put Charlie.
So good.
This is 1542. Do you want me to call the Charlie? No, Bravo.
You're fine. You can just stay on Bravo.
14, right?
Alright, flaps coming up. Oh my god, what is going on with this thing? Why is it so choppy? Alright, let's bring back our RPM just a bit.
Charlie Tango 779er, there's no further ATC services available. Exchange of advisory is approved. You have a nice flight, and we'll see you next time.
Switching over to Unicom, Charlie Tango 779. Thank you for your service, sir.
No problem.
Alright, since that's done with, we're gonna go ahead and continue our climb to 10,000 feet. Gonna go ahead and raise our vertical speed about 800, I'd say, for right now. Going through some clouds. Alright, let's fix our propeller RPM. Down on the torque just a bit. ITT is looking good, actually. Good stuff. Alright, that's good. So let's chill there for a sec. Alright, looks like we're good to go on there.
1,000 broke. 5,000 broke. 5,000 broke. Temperature 25. 2.24. Altimeter 2996. Visual approach runway 8 and U. Landing and departing runway 8 and runway 14. Terminal ramp is uncontrolled. Push and start at your discretion. All when ready for taxi. Northwest to airmen. Taxiway light when closed. Partial terminal ramp closure between taxiway hotel and taxiway Juliet. 40 feet train over national Cockpit ramp. Use of caution. Bird activity near airport. Attention all aircraft. Hazardous weather information for the tax area available on ground frequency. Terminal ramp is uncontrolled. Push and start at your discretion. Call when ready for taxi. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information Charlie. Eagle International Airport with this information Delta 0040 Zulu.
Alright, runway 8 is in use. Information Charlie said, but I think it's Delta. That's all good. Feel like there's some weather in Jacksonville, but we'll see. Why is my game so choppy right now, man? What is going on? Gotta be OBS, man, because when actually no, because I'm recording all the time and it's fine. I don't know. Take a look at some alternate views here. Very nice. They're in the back over here with some wing views. It looks like we're leveling off at 10,000 actually. Coming close to it. We'll see. Yeah, crossing 98 right now. Yeah, a relatively short flight. We're definitely almost there. Take a look at our approach plate. So, if we look at this, this is actually our departure. And let's go to Jacksonville right here. We'll pull up the Quebec 1 arrival. If we look at this page, it tells us that landing runway 8 from Quebec, which is right there, my GPS, on track 359 to cross Beetle, which is right there, at or above 5,000 feet, and 230 knots indicated. Then on track 349 to Plank, and then on track to cross Whitehorse. If we're scrolling, we can probably see that as well, actually, right there. Bring that back up. We're crossing Whitehorse at 3,000 feet, 210 indicated, and expect radar vectors to RNAV on visual approach by ATC. So we're going to be expecting runway 8 in Jacksonville. So yeah, so we'll take a look at that chart. But the other thing that you want to pull up when you look at that chart is the actual page 1 of that arrival, which gives you the breakdown. So right there, we know that we are. Let me zoom out here real quick. There you go. This should be good. I think. Yeah. So right there is weather. We're crossing that. So right now we're tracking Shiner. Shiner is right there. So Shiner said we need to be there between 190 and 16,000, but they told us we can't go above 10,000, so we're cruising at 10,000. After Shiner we got Bass and Poggy. As you guys can see, Poggy is going to be 14 to 12,000. We're already going to be at 10,000, so we're fine. We need to cross Quadrant between 9,000 and 12,000 at 250 knots. So the only thing we need to do by Quadrant, which is right there on our GPS, is slow down to 250 knots, and then get ready for Beetle. By the time we cross Beetle, we need to be at 5,000 feet, 230, and then water 3,210. That's it. And then after water, we're gonna get clearance to land. That's pretty much how I read this. Now, keep in mind I'm not a pilot, okay? So I might be saying some stupid shit, and if I am, I apologize. But I know a little bit about this stuff, so the little bit that I know, I know enough to be dangerous. Let's put it that way. So yeah. So again, 250 by Quadrant, and then we're gonna start descending probably right here down. We'll slow descend to 3,000, about 200 indicated towards Wador. That's pretty much my plan. Yes, sir. And that's all she wrote for that. Let me bring that charts back on my other screen so I can look at them without pulling up in front of your guys' face. That's a cool view. I don't know. I don't think the weather, the live weather is updating good. I think a lot of people were complaining about it, as a matter of fact. So I do believe the weather should be somewhat worse than what it is right now. But I might be wrong. I have seen some posts on forums where they say that their weather on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 is not, the live weather in particular is not updating correctly. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm still trying to figure out why Macom 1 doesn't work, and it's just driving me insane, to be quite honest with you. I'm not sure why that's happening. Might be my some type of settings on the radio, which I doubt. I don't think that's, I mean, COM 2 is working fine, so what, did COM 1 break on my radio? Is that what the thing is? It's strange. It's really strange. I just turned my landing lights off. We're at 10,000 feet. Well, they should be on, but I'll turn them off. I'll turn them back on once I start my descent. So yeah, this is you know, VATSIM in a nutshell, pretty much. I wish there was more action going on as far as the controllers and everything else. But right now, all we had was Tower in Orlando, Looks like we have tower in Jacksonville. Matter of fact, we'll get that ready right now, which is 118.3. Yeah, 118.3. So we should get some type of ATC action going on once we get close to Jacksonville. Alright, so looking at a chart, Shiner is supposed to be between flight level 190 and 16,000 feet. So we're at 10,000, so we're good. And then no changes for Bass. Bogey 14,000 feet, so we're good. We said, yeah, Quadrant, we're slowed down a bit. Really don't need to slow down that much, to be honest. Alright, now we're trucking Bass, or actually straight to Bogey. We'll just keep an eye on that. We'll just by the time we get to Quebec, we need to be 250 knots, so we'll slow down just a tad. And we'll probably start our descent to 5,000 feet. Depending on how far the next waypoint is. Yeah, by the time we get to Beetle, we need to be at 5,000 feet, 230 indicated, so most definitely. We'll wait until we get there to Quebec. We'll gauge it from there, how fast or how slow we need to descend. That's pretty much what you do when you're flying that far. You read charts and you follow the charts. Yeah, and especially if you follow an arrival, you just fly the arrival, and it's that simple. That's how pilots know when to start a descent, what to cross, what speed, you know, all that good stuff. If they're not VFR fly following and all that other good nonsense. But that's a whole different beast, the VFR stuff. doing good on the speed actually. We're 255, so we don't have to slow down a whole lot at all. Again, guys, if you like, if you like to see more of this VATSIM stuff, and hopefully, you know, next time I do the VATSIM, there'll be a little more controlling going on. Like I said, right before I hopped on, it was going. We had centers, we had ground, we had delivery, we had tower. As soon as I hopped on, some of those guys closed. They probably had something to do and they left. But for the most part, it's really good. Controlled airspace and stuff like that. It's actually pretty awesome to fly like this because you get the interaction with real people, and it feels like more real than it would really be to talk to an AI ATC that talks like a machine. But like I was saying, guys, if you guys want to see more VATSIM, let me know in the comment down below. Give this video a like, that way I know that you guys like it. The more likes I get on videos, the more I know that you guys enjoy this type of stuff. So yeah, hit me up with a like, hit me up with a comment in the comment section. Let me know, hey, this is great, keep doing this VATSIM stuff. Hopefully next time I do it, there'll be more controllers on and there'll be more interaction. I did a flight one time and it was awesome because I had every possible controllers from the time I took off to the time I actually landed. We had ground, we had delivery, we had ground, we had tower, we had approach, we had departures, we had centers, you know, all that stuff. And then on between the two destinations, you know, from the start to the destination, it was awesome. It was amazing. So yeah. So it's not always this quiet, to be honest. All right, we're doing good on speed actually. I'm gonna leave it just like this. So Beetle, we need to be down to 5,000 feet at Beetle. So let's go ahead and do that. Do a slow descent. And landing lights coming on. Altimeter in Jax was what? 2996, I believe. 422. Simulator 2993. We'll set there to 2993 right there. Alright, remember guys, we need to cross Beetle at 5,000 feet. 230 indicated on the speed. And then we're actually going to keep going down to, what is it, 3,000. Water. I'm still not descending as fast as I want to. Doing good. 7,000. A little late on the descent, that's fine. Alright, let's continue down to 3,000 feet. Oh, not that. That speed is pretty good right there. let's contact Jacksonville Tower. Jacksonville Tower, Charlie Tango 779 is inbound, leaving 3,300 feet for 3,000 feet crossing water, inbound for runway 8 approach, 10 nautical miles away.
Charlie Tango 779 Jacksonville Tower, good afternoon. MTA, right base for runway 8.
We'll take the visual runway 8, visual approach, Charlie Tango 779.
Charlie Tango 779, I am unable to give, I can't like vector you like that, so I'm not approach. I can give you a pattern entry, I just can't vector you for like visual approaches and stuff. So, entry right base, runway 8.
Right base, runway 8, Charlie Tango 779, thank you. Oh, there it is right there.
Charlie Tango 779er winds 060 at 6, runway 8, clear to land.
Runway 8, clear to land, Charlie Tango 779, thank you, sir. Alright, that was a iffy approach there, but we got it. Coming in hot. Let the nose settle down and reverse.
Charlie Tango 779er, welcome to Jacksonville. If you could just continue rolling till Golf and then contact ground once vacated on 1 to 1.9er.
In roll to Golf, we'll contact ground once clear the runway. Charlie Tango 779.
Charlie Tango 779er, actually you're going to stay with me, he's closing.
At 4, we're staying on this comm 779. And we are clear runway 779.
Charlie Tango 779er, roger, are you heading to the signature?
No preference, Charlie Tango 779.
Charlie Tango 779er, roger, taxi to the signature, FBO by Golf.
Taxi by Golf, Charlie Tango 779. Alright, flaps coming up, landing, and taxi light coming on. Landing coming off. Taxi light coming on, strobe is off, nav is off.
American 772, freshman taxi to runway 8, please.
American 772, Jacksonville Tower, runway 8, taxi via Juliet Alpha Lima.
Juliet Alpha Lima to runway 8, American 772, thanks.
Well guys, this is pretty much VATSIM in a nutshell. Like I said, I wish there was a little bit more traffic as far as ATC is concerned. Unfortunately, people have stuff to do in real life, so they're not always on the game. But for the most part, it's a
Central
very
aircraft latest information, kilo current.
enjoyable
wind
experience.
0 at 11 Jacksonville, altimeter 29906.
Nonetheless, guys. So if you guys do enjoy this simulator or this type of
Is anyone
simulation,
waiting for clearance from tower?
I would urge you guys to try out VATSIM. It just brings that much more sense of realism to it. Alright, parking brake is coming on. Perfect. We're gonna turn off our alternators, alternators, and drop down and cut off. Taxi light off, strobe off.
Jacksonville Tower,
off.
Delta 1915 information, Kilo, looking to pick up
Off.
clearance to Atlanta.
Delta 1915 Jacksonville Tower, clearance on request, gentleman number 1.
Alright, engines shut down. Heater coming off, avionics coming off, and battery coming off. There you go, guys. That was the flight with VATSIM. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I didn't screw it up enough. If I have some real life pilot taking a look at me, please don't go too hard on me. I'm not a pilot myself, so I try my best. I do look at charts, I do look at navigation aids and all that good stuff, and I try to do the best that I can with what I know. I think I know just enough to be dangerous. So yeah, without any further without me blubbering too long, let me just say thank you guys so much for the continued support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, notification bell, comment down in the comments section down below. Let me know what you guys think about this VATSIM ordeal, and if I get enough traction on it, I'll just keep on doing it, since you guys like it so much. Aside from that, guys, please continue to stay safe, and I will see you all next time, guys. Peace.
Give it one more chance.